That amount of money for a car, when you close the door, you're feeling like you hear the sound like old Chevy pickup trucks. Hello everyone and welcome in another episode with BDS in office. In today's episode we got a very interesting topic, and I know that a lot of people likes the G-Wagons, and I'm gonna talk about that, why I don't like them and why I'm not fascinated with driving them, and why I think they're just too expensive and they're just overpriced. So let's start with the design. Since they came to the market, they don't change design that much. They're just doing restyling, like they're changing headlights and they're changing tail lights. I mean, that's not like that much changes in every single model of this car, it's almost the same. Even the newest one, 2019, it's just restylized, and it got different headlights and different taillights. Inside it's a different interior and different clusters, but it's still that G-Wagon. I mean, I know that they're authentic because of that, but I just want to say that I think that they're overpriced, because when you drive them, you don't have the feeling that you're sitting in a luxury car. I mean, I don't have a feeling that I was driving a luxury car. I drove G55, G500, G63 AMG, and they got the brutal sound, they got nice engines, they got a lot of horsepower, and they are pulling immediately as soon as you hit the gas. But I'm just not impressed, and I'm not fascinated with driving those cars, because when you sit in them, you got the feeling like you're sitting in a luxury box, you know? So you're basically paying for a fancy box for a jewelry or something like that. I was thinking, before I drove any of them, I was thinking that they are more, more crime or masculine, and when you drive them, you got this feeling like you are the strongest one on the road. And actually, when you drive them, I got the feeling like I'm sitting in a tight luxury box, and that's not something that impressed me. The other stuff, everything is flat. I mean, when you're watching in the dashboard, when you're watching in those instruments and everything is just basic, everything is the same, and every single Mercedes is the same. I mean, I'm not a fan of Mercedes, and I'm not saying that they are bad cars. I'm just saying that, guys, just change something. The other things, I don't like this car because everybody have them. Everybody. They are even more on the street than Range Rovers. I mean, paying $140-something thousand for that car, I think it's overpriced. And when you pay that amount of money for a car, when you close the door, you're feeling like you hear the sound like old Chevy pickup trucks. Why? I mean, it shouldn't be like nice soft close luxury. When you close the door, everything is soft, you cannot hear this. I mean, for that amount of money, buying the old Chevy pickup truck doors, no, that's not the point of that. Another interesting thing, when you drive them, I mean, most of the cars you cannot see the whole hood, you can just see your part and you can see the beginning of the hood. But in this car, you can see the entire hood. And I was feeling strange when I can see the entire hood. I had a feeling like I'm driving a truck. To be honest, like the big American truck, I had that feeling because of driving position and sitting position, and everything is so flat, like you're sitting in a truck, except the steering wheel. As I said, this is just my opinion of those cars, and I just want to share my experience, as I said in the beginning of this show, and I think that everybody can share their experience and their thinking about those cars. So yeah, I mean, that would be one of my opinions and why I wouldn't buy that car, because everybody have them. They're overpriced, and you're not buying a luxury, you're buying just a name, Mercedes-Benz. So if you want to buy something cool and something nice, just don't buy Mercedes G-Wagons. That will be all for today's video, and thank you all for watching. I hope you're gonna like the video, share the video, and subscribe. See you next time.